What up, bro? Welcome back to another episode of Caps and Flaco.
Cheer, cheer.
Your favorite hip-hop album review channel.
That's right.
And today we're going to switch it up a little bit for 2019, seeing that we only have one project to review today. We're going to incorporate this with a little BRL, Beats, Rhymes, and Light.
Cheer, cheer.
So that album that we're reviewing, Big Bro, is...
Future Hndrxx The Wizrd. From ATL's own Future.
Yeah.
Shout out to Future.
Absolutely.
So,
you going for and for those that don't know, in 2019, if you're now still starting to follow this, our criteria for the albums that we review: lyrics, lyrical content, album structure,
and the beats. Of course. That's how we get down.
Exactly.
I keep remember, like, share, subscribe this. So, Big Bro's gonna go first.
Yeah.
We drew straws, and Big Bro had the bigger straw. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Get him.
So, Future Hndrxx, 20 tracks.
Right. Seventh album. Seventh on this latest thing. I think this is the seventh.
This seventh album. He's showing longevity. He's still out there doing his thing.
Cooking. 20 tracks.
Okay. So, Caps sticks to, Big Bro sticks to the format that we are. Sorry. 20 tracks. It's not an EP, which I'm happy about.
It's an album plus.
Yes, an album plus, extra, side of. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get 3 sides.
20 songs. So, not the biggest fan of this project. I can honestly say.
Can't say we're shocked, right?
Can't say we're shocked. I thought that there were some joints that really highlighted, that really stood out.
Right.
Crazy But True is one of them, where he's talking about everybody basically copying off his style.
It's not crazy, but it's true.
But not just his ad libs, not just his flow, but his fashion.
Actual fashion, yep.
Like everything that he's, you know,
the big ass hats,
embodied to the game. And then the album, I thought, kind of like was strong at the end. You know, with the Travis Scott feature.
Okay.
First off, Face Shot,
yes,
Ain't Coming Back,
yes,
and Tricks on Me.
Okay, I agree.
I thought that that's where it kind of like gave you a little, but not too much. See, this is my biggest thing about this album. It's too repetitious. Even the production was too repetitious for the majority of this project.
Right.
The lyrics and the content, again, I think you kind of said this in last year's when we did Quavo's album where you just sprinkle diamonds on your problems. This guy's just sprinkling lean on his problems and Lambos and jewelry. This is his 7th album, and I still haven't, for me, as a listener, I still have not seen him leave the broad stroke approach and get into more, you know, into other topics. I thought he did that with Crazy But True, where he was actually breaking down how people have copied him. But this was not, at this point in time, like you can't keep giving me the same shit.
Gotcha.
You just can't, especially with this influx of talent, and not even just the talent, like just the influx of how people are bringing their two worlds together and are putting like some really incredible pieces of work. Like, he's got to do better.
Okay.
He's got to do better. And this is no fault. This is not no knock on his talent. This is it's just for me as a listener. If I'm not in a strip club, I don't really think that I'm gonna be revisiting this. I do think those 4 tracks, those Crazy But True,
those are ones that should not be. These last 3, like you said,
it was kind
actually ones that
kind
are
of like, they kind of stepped out of the box a little bit. I think that those could be on a playlist.
Yeah.
Like you could put that like on a playlist, and it's, you know, they're just good, solid records.
Would you say if he focused harder to be a lyricist, this is where you see him pushing himself in that level for those 3 tracks? There's another one, but I'm not even getting to that. But like you said, when it closed out, when he honestly wanted to put a story together about A, B, and C, like he has the skill set to do it. And he showed that in those
Caps is not a flashes of greatness type listener, right?
True,
to answer that, you know, like not flashes of greatness. Yes, I know that you know how to make a commercially viable song. Nobody can sit here and say that he doesn't.
Right,
You
correct.
have to,
I
at this point in your career, you have to give me more. That's my biggest issue with this project.
Okay.
And it's too much material. That's too much repetition.
7 albums deep.
Right. So,
What's your rating?
Caps is giving this a 2.5.
That's a decent review.
It's a 2.5. I think that, look, and in the repetition, those are also solid records, but it's just,
Because them shits bump that are repetition.
yeah, if I'm in a strip club or, you know, I'm at some type of adult
I respect that though.
extracurricular activities,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
That's gonna fill in the boxes for me. But as a listener, if I'm in my car or I'm doing a barbecue, there's only a certain amount of that, of this piece of work that I could put on a playlist and like just enjoy the songs for what they are.
Gotcha.
So Big Bro is giving it a 2.5 only because I can't give you less than that for me.
Gotcha.
Lil Bro, go ahead.
So my man, Future Hndrxx The Wizrd. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep it 100 with the Crazy But It's True. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. You knocked out the park with that. He truly checked the little babies, the Gunners, the Quavos, the Migos entirely. And no disrespect, because you know what the thing with that, which is very interesting, is that you realize within Atlanta, obviously there are artists that are coming out of Atlanta that don't sound like that, like the JIDs
Black.
and the Grants and the Blacks of the world. So they don't all, but this is their world to a degree. And yeah, they're glorifying a real party, edgy, no fucks given, ride or die type shit, you know, with the women and the drugs and things like that and the lavish spending. But to put it to them beats they putting it to, nigga, sign me up, dude. I can tell you right now, sign me up. Fucking yo, Future Hndrxx. I'm telling you one thing, Caps. I don't know if I listen. I'm not no huge Future head. When the singles that come out, I listen to. I enjoy.
Sure.
I'm well aware of how many albums he's dropped and things like that,
Sure.
of that nature. But I don't necessarily hear this as a hip hop album. Like I think like the dude like literally as he changed his name to Hndrxx, and if you listen to a lot of these lyrics,
but they'll never market that as an alternative
and
album.
that's fine.
No, it's not.
No. It's
really
not.
not,
Excuse me. Nah, you're right. As I'm saying, it's fine. It's not fine, but it's unfair to him to put this in a hip hop category. So
I agree with
therefore,
that.
we're sitting there to listen as hip hop.
I agree with
Because if
that.
you listen to the lyrics, and yes, you will need Rap Genius because.
I had a Rap Genius
that Atlantic twang and with the Atlantic twang with the auto tunes, things come amiss. But he's harmonizing and singing. He's singing way more than he's rapping on this album.
Absolutely.
And so after probably like my 4th or 5th listen, and I was like, yo, let me not take this as what it is and just enjoying the hooks with the. Like I mean, it's so easy to get entranced with the hooks that he chooses, the beats. Yo, he literally had 23 producers on this fucking album. There's only 20 tracks, motherfucker got 23 producers.
Listen.
So you do the math. But I mean, he brought some of the young up and coming producers on this joint, like ATL Jacob, Take Keith.
Take Keith, fuck these niggas up.
And his drop and Weezy, you know, and Weezy, like I mean. He made sure that he was gonna have bangers as far as the production goes. Now, you know what you're coming into, right? And listening to this album many times in the car, even my wife was like, "Oh no, fuck this," and put her AirPods on. I was like, "I can't." It was like I just cannot. And it was just like literally, I'm just there, just blowing the speed limit. Cause I'm just caught in a trance of just having women, getting other women to bring back, and we fucking the women. I mean, I'm
and sipping lean
and
and
coke.
coke.
Oh well,
and driving Lambos.
He's tied on the lean, but he's still popping many old pills. But it puts you in a space where like you really gotta ask yourself, how long can you last in life living like this? It's fun. I'll tell you right now, it's fun. And for those in their life, in this time, so I'm gonna say from 18 to
24. 27.
some of them will push it even further. I'm gonna just say live your best future Hndrxx life and enjoy it. But for me, I gotta come back to reality. I'm like, oh, no, fuck this shit. I got kids, wife, and a mortgage. I can't do it. So I'm kind of happy I no longer have to listen to this album anymore because it might get me fucked up. Just might get me fucked up. So, Future, I salute you because you are a true fucking rock star in the black community. I do not consider this a rap album. It is an alternative hip hop album because I couldn't say rock because the beats that they use and things like that. So I wish they would branch out our culture, man. Because
my thing is this, like, why? My biggest thing is why don't they just put those artists in alternative category?
Because the alternative category is heavily taken over by rock.
No, well,
so you have to call them alternative.
No, but my thing is this, like, my thing is
alternative rap.
No, my thing is like this. Well, alternative is not alternative rap. It's just alternative.
Okay, and then there's that. But then what? That's the EDMs, the drum and bass.
Right. So my thing is, why aren't? See, this is my biggest beef about this. Before you go into your rating, why aren't the Kid Cudis put in that regard? Why aren't the Futures put there?
I think because Cudi started in hip hop also.
Right. You got it, but
as rapping.
But you have to ask yourself that. Why is that? Because maybe they don't want a person that's brown dominating their music.
I mean, record sales.
No, why isn't a Childish Gambino bunched in there?
As on the singing. I'm
just saying, man. Like, I'm one that says, yeah, there are different subgenres in there, but why aren't they put in to other folks' cultures and on their music? So that's my biggest thing.
It's an excellent question to ask, but I thoroughly did enjoy this album, but then every single time, the reality of the fact that I'm washed smacked me in my face as soon as the album was over. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I kept going back.
Right.
I kept going back, but I'm glad this chapter is over. I'm also giving it a 2.5.
Got you.
I'm also giving it a 2.5, but the joints that were banging, I mean, Jumping on the Jets, Crushed Up, F&N, Crazy But True, Baptized, yo, that flip, the beat switch on that shit is epic. Ain't Coming Back. You brought up the ones towards the end, but I truly found like 11 dope joints, but the repetition, like you said, is an issue. And whatever album structure, fuck it.
It's our fault. No, it's not our fault. We grew up in New York. We grew up in New York City. It's not our fault. We hold y'all to a higher standard. It's just a different thing. Like, if you're not lyrically proficient, you cannot be up there in the echelon of scoring.
Right.
At least on this platform.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I would say this. I know you're taking it as a hip hop album, but I think it's more like some type of hip hop rock album because he's singing way more than he's spitting bars on that.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
And I think it's dope. I personally think that's dope, but I also have to be a responsible father and just hold watch to know you ain't gonna have me going to Louis Vuitton store, Future, and have me dropping mortgages on fucking belts. It's not happening. I'm not sipping lean, bruh. Not doing it. Jameson, all right. Not lean. Not fucking lean, man. I'm not doing it. You're not tricking me.
Little bro's not doing it.
10 years ago, you'd have me all fucked up. You'd have me all fucked. I'd have came in with the big hat and the blonde dress. Oh, fuck
Now,
this
quick
shit.
question. Are you going to go back and listen to this album? Would you say this is an album that you're going to go back and listen to?
Honestly, yes. I feel I can, but you know what? It's hard for us. I can say now, yeah. Next week, now we have 3 joints to review for next week.
Listen, don't worry about that.
And then as it progressed, but there's definitely, like I'm telling you, Baptized, I love that track. And Jumping on Jets, definitely love. And a few of them, the Wheezy beat and the Take Heat, like some of those beats are just fucking dope. So on a playlist, I throw them on, so I would not the whole album, no. I won't listen to the whole album. But there's definitely joints there are gems in there that I truly, truly love. And
I agree.
And we'll go back to.
I agree. Shout out, Mr. Hndrxx.
Yeah, man. So, Future, listen, 2.5 is a good review based on us, and especially when we don't agree with what you're selling.
Nah.
But you still
are
somehow
not
won us over
approving
to a degree, so.
We're not approving that.
Man.
We washed.
We're washed.
We old. We old.
Washed.
We old. We old.
But anyway.
Don't get it twisted.
Seeing that we only had one album to review for our first for 2019.
Yes.
We're gonna incorporate some Beatrons in life, as we said.
Absolutely.
And the first topic is gonna be our boy, Young Draco.
Young Draco!
Soulja Boy,
Hell, yes.
I'll let you have it. Yeah, take it first. Take it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I'm washed. What do I know, right? I'm washed. But I remember Soulja Boy's rise to fame, right?
And you.
And what's crazy, hey, there you go. Hey, right? And I can honestly say when he was out and he released, I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Right? I don't understand what the hoopla is about the song or whatever. But fast forward 10 years after, you actually see like his impact on a whole era of people and doesn't get the credit for it.
He pioneered
You know what I'm saying?
that shit.
He pioneered this whole age of, listen, there would be no Instagram superstars.
SoundCloud.
There would be no SoundCloud superstars. There would be no YouTube superstars as far as the hip hop genre without a Soulja Boy. He took the ringtone thing and took it to a whole nother level.
It's like, all right, record labels, y'all don't believe in me?
Here's the other thing too. His aura and personality, I feel like sometimes it kind of dilutes people from actually listening to what the young man says. And yeah, there are some things that if you fact check don't pan out, but guess what? A lot of that shit he was speaking on that Breakfast Club interview was the facts.
Yeah. And you know what was crazy, and I wish, I'm gonna see if I can get the cut, but somebody wrote on the timeline and exposed Charlamagne, love him, hate him, whatever, but yo, they ripped him apart in the beginning for the first like 20 minutes, called him a crackhead, ripped on his clothes, said fake jewelry, this, like just bashing the kid, whatever, like, you know, just getting on him, gigging him. And then Charlamagne talked about his new book that he dropped on 20-something minute, and the first thing out of Soulja Boy's mouth was, go, word? I'm gonna go purchase it, I'm gonna support you. Like, knee-jerk reaction. And I didn't even really catch that till I read the content and went back and looked. I said, God damn.
Okay, now I'm glad
that's some love after somebody just clown the shit out of you.
I'm glad you brought that point up because not only did he shred Kanye, rightfully so, not only did he put people on blast for jacking his whole stilo, Drake, right? Drake, and gave you the examples. You understand? Like he gave you the examples, right? Not only did he do that, but later on that day, he went to that fucking Complex show with that fucking bozo academics, and they were trying to clown him on his video game console.
Yeah, and he cooked them.
And what he cooked them up is I forgot who the girl's name is who's the host there.
Odessa.
Yeah, whatever her name is. She's a fucking clown too.
She's not that.
No, she's a clown. I'm gonna tell you why. He's out there promoting something that he created, an African American person, a brown person, and he made this council, and what's a response? Why do you have so many businesses? That's what the fuck the problem is with us, man. We gotta stop fucking pigeonholing ourselves as being workers and start thinking about outside the box and being owners. And when people go out on a limb, and he said it, he said, you could go out there and buy a Nintendo system, no question, for the fucking Chinese man or the Japanese man. You could go out there and buy Microsoft, a white man's product. You could go do that. But when I go over there and get 300 games copywritten on a council, the first thing you're saying is, oh, how come you got so many businesses? The kid had points, man.
Microsoft, white man owned business made by Mexicans.
Yeah.
Xboxes are made in Mexico.
You understand? So your iPhone is made in fucking 37 countries. So we're not even gonna get into that aspect, but who's the guy signing those checks?
Yeah.
You know, so why can't we get behind somebody that's doing it? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's very enlightening that a guy that and this shouldn't be, and I have to apologize to him because watching him from his come up to where he is now,
Right.
and how he started this whole thing, you should be taking his word for it more than anybody else's.
That is true.
And that's just Big
is
Bro's
true.
opinion.
All I'm gonna request from you, Soulja Boy, though, if you ever even get a glimpse of this YouTube, dead the live stream beefs with other brothers, man. Like, it's not worth your time. Push forward and keep hustling, keep doing what you're doing. That the guns on the, like, I know you're young, I know you gotta, you still gotta beat your chest. I promise.
Keep putting those young people on your platform for good, not for for the dumb shit.
I promise you, when it's all said and done, and you in Washville, you're in Washland with us, you'll realize, like, you can step away from this interaction, this beef. You can walk away from that, because at the end of the day, them motherfuckers ain't paying your bills, bro. Like, you don't need them, man. It's like figuring out a way for you to have your family live a better life than you did, and also somehow, if you're lucky, be able to help another brother, and y'all make money together.
Which he has.
But continue and
continue that. Oh, absolutely.
And make your empire stronger.
So,
bigger.
Young Draco, I don't really fuck with your music at all, but I will say you are a pioneer. You are an influencer who doesn't get his just due, and we on this show
Salute you, man.
We salute you, bro.
Seriously.
No
Seriously.
shit, man. No bullshit.
Shout out, for real. Next up, Mr. J. Cole, who was one of the artists of the year for us in
That's right.
2018.
That's correct.
All the motherfucking features, the KOD album,
That's correct.
all the fucking features from
Production,
2017.
directing videos.
Yep. Your whole
Pablo
Dreamville team that you put together, which is phenomenal. Them motherfuckers like the Avengers. And I
Yeah,
swear,
pretty
you
much.
put together a ridiculous squad, man. Decided to grace us this past Wednesday with another single, Middle Child. Wow. Cat's got something to say for sure. Get him, bro. Get him.
Damn, Big Bro gonna get his shit off first. I
Yeah,
love
man.
it. You know, it's how
Get
it works out. So you
Get
can
him.
think. First of all, shout out to J. Cole.
Always.
Right
Always.
now, to me, in Cap's opinion, you are the baddest motherfucker on the planet when it comes to hip hop. You
Hard to
are.
argue. Hard to argue.
For you to continue to put a perspective on things the way you do, so fluently, so eye-catching, so catching to your ears, how you use metaphors to explain what actually is going on. Like how do you call yourself the middle child? When you're like a gatekeeper now.
Oh, I'll tell you how.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like for him to not see himself as that. For him to respectfully put himself in this place as the middle child, because he is the bridge the gap stage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
but he has to understand something. Cole, you better understand something, bro. You was not no middle child. You are that transition piece, but you are also there, bro. You are there.
I think he knows that, though.
And there has been a lot of people that have sat in the same fucking seat as you that have not accommodated everybody else on their way up, which is something that I fucking really, truly admire about him, man.
I don't know
and
if
that's
there's
no
ever
knock.
been a person, though, that's been able to pay homage to those before them and also help come up
Yeah.
that the new
Oh,
wave.
sure.
I don't think it's. I don't remember a artist that.
Now,
did
there's
it like
artists that
this.
try to put their boys on. Don't get me wrong.
Right. No, of course. But I mean, but still, like, loved by the older heads and loved by the
Well,
younger
is he
gen.
really loved by the young gen?
Are you counting? Are you counting fucking Perp and?
No. What I'm saying is though, is that like from the 15, so like the target audience is 15 to 25, right?
Okay.
Is he catering to the 15 to 19s?
No, he's not.
He's probably more like the.
But the rappers that are spitting to those 15 and 25 love Cole.
Right. Gotcha.
For the most part. For the
Right,
most, some
right,
of them,
right.
some of them try to come out their face, but they're clout chasing. But go.
Which I think is why he used.
Go to IG real quick.
Which is why he used that term, but I think he's just way to put himself there. I think is like, I guess his way of like not getting too big in the head.
But he never. I mean, I guess I felt like back in the day, Cole was like really braggadocious about the women that he's smashed.
No, but I'm not talking about that.
Like you know, so that would go to his
No.
head.
What I'm saying is that I don't think him going to his head about him being that dude, like being at the top of to me. You know, because I'm like to me, it's Cole over almost everybody.
Okay.
As far as what he's doing, he might not be my favorite. I mean, he's one of them. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to Cole World, but what he's doing as far as like that, I wouldn't say like he should be looking up. Me personally, I don't feel like he should be looking upon himself as like him still looking up, like him still sitting at the kiddie table with the guys that he admired.
Well,
I feel like he should be looking at it like he deserves a seat at the big boy table. That's the way I see it.
I feel you're taking it too literally. I think more like he's looking at the older generation straight up shitting on the younger gen every chance they get.
Yeah, but not in his
calling them out
pocket, though.
Oh, one second.
Right.
Let me just
Gotcha.
let me just get my thought out. Let me get my thought out.
Let me let you work.
So with that and seeing that and every chance they get and to make that make sense is like the Kanye and Drake beat. Cause this they're not too far removed, but they are. Cause Kanye is a, icon, and yet you're beefing with a dude. What for what reason? You fucking dry snitched on him and had your artist drop a fucking ridiculous track on him, and so he's calling out older heads can't not help themselves but to shit on these younger boys, and they're their claim to fame and money and stardom with way less talent for the most part lyrically. It's unreal. And one thing I commend on him was like for us. This was back in December 21st. I repost something on our Caps and Flaco page about 21 Savage going up the thing, and he made the comparison to himself about how people didn't like Pac then, but now look how he treats him. So how can y'all not give us a chance to grow? And it was an issue where it's like, well, they shouldn't compare himself to Pac, blah, blah, blah. And I get that. And then shout out to Mimi was like, well, you can't compare like modern art to the Picasso. Get the fuck out of here. If you throw paint on whatever, that ain't fucking art. That ain't shit versus this. And I get all that. Cute on both behalves. But the thing is, it's like when you focus and you see that there is a rose in the concrete that's growing, you gotta nurture that shit and just realize like, yo, all right, you're rough here, you're rough there. No, I'm saying, but that's why he's talking himself as the middle child.
That's a Tupac book, by the way.
The Tupac, not Tupac, it's the middle child. Cause you know this ain't what I grew up with, but there's potential there. And that's the same thing what I love about Cole, cause he shouted out the Kodak Blacks and hoped and the sees that he's like the niggas from the Ville that he grew up with and wish he had more guidance. He's there chopping up with 21, then he had to go meeting with Jay. That's that middle child reference, cause he's bridging that gap and sitting there like, believe in them. And that's the same thing what I always tell and I push like within this channel. Like I never want to review something that we hate. Cause I don't want to ever bash our culture, our people. Like fuck it, your shit whack. It's not coming on here because, but we're not gonna bash you.
Right.
It's
exactly.
like, you get hit on the DM. Yo, listen to my shit. Believe me, I listen. I'm like, I'm not gonna put it on here to shit on you, man. I want you to get better. But I'm not also gonna, I'm not gonna waste your time. Not gonna do, But then what there is potential. I know just because of sales or anything like that. But if you see the growth in it, then by all means, you gotta push forward and push them and hope and pray that they continue. Will they ever reach these epic levels of a fucking Aquemini for Outkast or fucking Illmatic? It was written, Reasonable Doubt. Fuck out of here. Probably not. That's once in a lifetime. And y'all old motherfuckers gotta accept that shit and get over it and fucking. This is why the black infrastructure or color infrastructure, there is none. Because we cannot build up our own. Within our own, we shit on our own. And I love it. So I love this dude for doing what he did on this track because I personally am one that wholeheartedly believes in these young fucking kids. And I love this whole new, I'm gonna sell myself, sell my music. Yeah, I may not be the best, but whatever, but I'm gonna sell me too. And I don't know what type of like personal life you can have doing that and longevity. It may not be any longevity, so your 4 years enjoy it, make the most money you can, and reinvest. Invest in your community, invest in businesses, whatever, because you won't be rapping for long. I promise you. The next wave will come and you'll get left off unless you really harness your craft or your pen. But we still have to believe in our people because there's no infrastructure in America for people of color.
Nope.
So
that's true. But I will say still that middle child is not the guy that bridges the gap between the oldest sibling and the youngest. That's why I kind of took it like more towards that, to that point of view where it's like, yo, you're not a middle child, bro. Like you are a rare breed. Because like I said, to your point, not many people go out of their way to do shit like that, and he has. He's continued to do so. He's continued to. The other thing I will say about these old heads, and then we'll go to the next topic, is that I feel like a lot of these old heads, they are upset about the way these folks are having their fame that has nothing attached to the music. It's more attached to who they are.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's the way it is now.
Yeah.
It's personality first,
right?
talent second.
Yep.
But what do we have next, little bro?
Your boy.
See, why it's gotta be my
Your boy.
Not my boy.
Tory Lanez.
Nope.
The MC Slayer. Still your girl. Harmonizing. Rhyme dropping. Bald-headed ass motherfucker got his hairline back somehow. I don't know. Ooh, Tory. Bars. Lanes. Eat up your favorite. Yo, he backed down Royce. I can't even say it with a straight face.
Are we really doing?
He backed down Royce.
Are we really doing that?
He cooked that Joyner kid.
Are we really doing this?
I'm just saying. Okay, I quote on Twitter, January 24th, about 1 o'clock, in all caps, I'm the best rapper alive right now. ... I will body any of y'all out. Exclamation point, period, ... and then one last dot on a Twitter on an iPhone. 1004 iPhone.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Before I go in, I gotta ask you a question.
Talk to me.
Do you honestly believe that?
He bodied the Joyner kid.
No, did he really?
He bodied the Joyner kid.
No, do you?
Oh, personally?
Yeah, do you personally?
Oh no, personally I thought Joyner won, but the masses gave it to Tory.
So let me keep going here. Let's just follow me here, little bro. Yeah. So because he said he won.
Mm-hmm. No, the masses said he won.
No, what masses?
Any radio station? Our main hip hop radio station.
Okay, and what's the wait, and what's the age range of audience?
It can't be at least
15, no, the age range of radio. Who was the majority of listeners?
Between the hours of what and what? Because most of them motherfuckers better be in school. You can't be letting me listen to no fucking radio between 8 and fucking 2.
15 to 24. Right? And the age range of and after the range of 15 to 24, does Tory Lanez have more valuable records that are on spins than Joyner Lucas?
Definitely.
So, right there, just because you say,
okay.
For one thing about this platform, little bro, is we want people to think for themselves.
All right.
Listen, shout out to Tory Lanez. I think he's a very talented kid.
Yes,
that's not
100%.
That's not
100%.
And I was impressed with the join up.
I didn't think he could spit like that. I did not think he could spit.
I didn't either, because he went up on Flex and copied verbatim somebody else's freestyle. Yeah. So first of all, you're not the best rapper on the planet. That's your first strike. Secondly, you did not body Joyner Lucas.
Oh wait! I'm glad you said. I know one main person that did that you respect. Joe Budden said he did on his podcast and YouTube.
Joe Budden has also said that Meek Mill had one of the best albums of last year.
I agree with him.
I don't. His album wasn't better than the Caps and Flaco list. Make sure you go check that out.
It was a good album. It was
He said it was one of the best albums of last year.
But if there
but
was
this is the this is the point.
Like
This is the point. Just because I respect somebody's opinion,
right,
doesn't mean what he says is the law.
It's gold. I got you. But what I'm giving you
No, I understand.
three separate viable.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I didn't want to count also Complex's people because I think they said the same thing.
Who cares about Complex? They
Well,
hired
but
DJ
if I gave you
Academics. What the fuck does he know?
No, but we can't.
The only thing I'll shit on anybody I want, and he could come see me whenever he wants.
No,
I don't really give a fuck.
We watch these hands. These hands
I'll
are threatened for my son now.
I will fuck Chubby Boy up. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, only thing he's good at is fucking dry snitching on fucking artists that he likes to fucking promote. You know, so, but back to this subject.
That is true.
Tory, you're very talented. You didn't hush up Royce. Royce put out a fucking feeler and your ass back down. And trust me, when it comes to the pen, you do not want that smoke.
The timing of this, though, before
Right.
I forget, the timing of that tweet was, if I'm not mistaken, timing of that tweet, yeah.
Tory, don't do this, man.
The timing of that tweet
Tory, don't do
was
this.
a day after Middle Child dropped.
Tory, don't do this. If you talking about you want push and smoke, you don't listen. Don't do it, bro.
You like Glass Jaw?
No, I want you to succeed, young man. I want you to keep making records. I want you to stop.
I love his confidence though.
No, I do. And it shows in his music.
Yeah.
Listen, we didn't get a chance to review his album last year.
No, but I was more singing and
No, but it was still a very good project. Like, he's
Yes.
very talented. I'm not taking that away from the man. And I appreciate the confidence. But fam, there's levels, fam. There's levels.
Tory, fuck that. Yo, you get dropped, B. You gonna still be 1-1. Like, yo, what Braun to say? The hood know what I won. The hood know. I just
He lost.
You know I beat that boy.
Yo, Brona, I fucks with you tough, but you lost.
You know I beat that boy.
Brona, I fucks with you tough, but you lost. You lost.
You know I beat that boy.
Nah, you lost. Tory, do me a favor, please.
Oh,
Stop with the nonsense, because guys like Cole, you're falling on deaf ears. They're never gonna approach you because you're not in that weight class.
Bring that smoke.
That's like
Tory.
you 147 pounds and you're trying to fight a heavyweight.
Bring
It's
that smoke.
not possible.
Tory, bring that smoke. I would have seen a
Don't
car
let
wreck.
him gas you up. Don't let him gas you up. Don't do it, fam. Just keep making your music. Keep doing what you have to do. Stay in your weight class, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And that note.
Shout out to Tory Lanez.
Seriously.
All right, I approve you as an artist, but cut the shit out, bro. Like,
Seeing that, we had one more.
Yes.
But now I know Big Bro did not finish Killer Mike's
I did not.
Netflix project. Stay tuned, because
we're gonna get into.
thoroughly
We're
go
gonna delve
through
into
6
it.
episodes, because we gotta do
Yes.
it's 6 episodes.
Shout
so
out to Killer Mike, one of my favorite.
Seriously.
Fuck just hip hop artists. He's one of my favorite
Human beings.
human beings. Period.
Seriously.
Shout out to Killer Mike. Shout out to Run the Jewels too.
Oh, also, I believe this Gorilla Glue, Fred the Godson, Joel Ortiz, the Heat Makers, dropping. K Slay dropped.
I've been saying for the longest,
Boogie.
Fred the Godson is tough
Yeah.
lyrically, bro.
So we got some. We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy this week.
Tory,
following
stop
week.
your shit, bro.
Following week. So listen, we love y'all. Thank you all for your support. Oh, make sure you hit the bell, okay?
Yes.
Hit that fucking bell so you know it'll alert you and
Yes.
let you know when shit is up, because I don't know.
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, man.
Any feedback is welcomed. Even the hating ass feedback is welcome too, because we will air your shit out here. Because that's what we do. We all about bringing everybody together, bridging the gap together.
real.
We're trying to be the middle child of this.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be the middle child of this whole shit, man.
Hip
You know what
hop's
I'm
turning
saying?
41 this year.
Yes.
Chaps, you gonna be about?
I'll be 41 in October.
I'll be 39.
Hey!
Wash Central. Wash Central. But we still love this current music. We still
Absolutely,
love our
man.
hip hop. So
Absolutely.
we'll bridge that gap. We'll pay homage to those that built this thing up for us, set the foundation.
Absolutely.
The current generals.
Yes.
And if you dope and you young, you gonna get a holler.
You gonna get a holler, man.
For example, Hazeus Blu, who was my cousin, 720 Degrees single dropped.
Go fucking
Oh yeah,
get
let's
it.
get a little.
Listen to me.
See if I get a little
Listen
freaking-
to me. Listen to what I'm gonna say. People, when get behind these artists. These are the folks that when they get to their point, when they get to their point in time, you will be there and be like, yo, you know what? I remember him from that single.
Oh yeah.
I was a day one. Be a day one.
Hit the J for some inspiration. Too many problems, don't know how to face them. And I ran out of patience like doctors without a job. Waking up stressing, weighing heavy on my heart. Stay humble, show loyalty to the squad. I trust them, never trusting no broad.
That's it. You know how YouTube get. Instagram at least give us 15 seconds.
Yeah,
YouTube
they do.
give us like 8.
YouTube
But
be jerking us.
listen, Hazeus Blu,
720 degrees
on iTunes.
He's on every streaming
Tidal,
app.
every streaming app.
It's on
Please
every
check them
streaming
out.
app. Google Play, everywhere.
That's for 2019. That is
Support
our
that man.
first, yes, man.
Support that man. Trust me.
So that's our first Spoon Fed and Secret for 2019. Cuzzo, I love you, man. I'm so proud of you. Shout out to your Mandela, your sister Makita. Like, yo, I
We
love
fucks
y'all,
with you
man.
tough over here, man.
Y'all, yeah.
Like,
the
share,
Rocky
subscribe.
The Rocky Boys.
That's right.
That's the team's name.
That's the
But,
team name.
yeah,
Rocket
man.
Boys. Let's go. Make sure you get behind that movement. Support that young man. Let's get this guy on a bigger platform. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, share, subscribe.
Most importantly, stop making stupid people famous.
Sir.
Make us famous, dude. We ain't that stupid.